Hi there, Libra. Welcome back. Let's get into this. This is for Libra. We're going to see what is going on in your energy, Libra. Oh, we have a card that's stuck in there. I take that as a sign. Competition, Libra. I feel like you have some competition going on around you. Somebody wanting you to hold you back. I take that as a sign. Whenever there's a card that's not supposed to be in a deck, I take it as a sign, as it's supposed to be in this reading. You know what I'm saying? So yes, that's why I'm taking that card. But yeah, somebody doesn't want you to heal. You have somebody around you that doesn't want you to heal, but you've healed already. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to keep going. You got people around you that is competing, possibly up to 5 people, because I am seeing 5 people competing here. Somebody is definitely standing back and watching what you're doing. Okay, they're trying to get a different perspective about something. They're trying to see things differently, maybe even see things your way. Oh, Libra, you got somebody stressed out. Somebody's really stressed out about what you got going on. You got somebody worried, okay? We have the 4 of Wands coming out. I'm going to verify that in a minute and find out what's going on there. Somebody that's possibly around your home or coming to your home or coming around your family. Page of Swords. I think this person can't talk to you. I think you have somebody around you that can't speak to you. They don't know how to communicate. Possibly because they did something wrong. Possibly because they did something wrong that they weren't supposed to do, Libra. Coming around your home. 9 of Pentacles. So this person is like watching you stand in something that you created for yourself. That's what I'm hearing, Libra. You created something for yourself, some kind of peace of mind. And we have the 5 of Swords as the final card. It is definitely causing this person to feel some kind of conflicted way about that, okay? Some kind of conflicted way. Let's see what's going on here. I am seeing somebody have trouble talking to you, speaking, communicating, telling you how they feel, that's for sure. Yeah, that's what it is. Somebody's trying to make something appear a certain kind of way, but it's not the way that they're trying to make it appear. You know, they're trying to make something to appear a certain kind of way. Somebody's feeling a lot of frustration. Somebody is looking at this situation and it looks like they are feeling like they made the wrong decision. Somebody here made the wrong decision, Libra. And they're realizing they made the wrong decision. They didn't plan something through. That's what it is. I feel like you're just incompatible with this person, but they just don't want to face it. They don't want to face that you are y'all are just incompatible. You're too different. But wow, I think this person is really worried about you getting married to somebody else, getting into a connection with somebody else. That's why they're stressed out. They're stressed out. They're worried about you moving on with somebody else. And the problem is they can't walk away from you. Okay, so you have somebody that's watching you around your home and they can't leave. They can't stop watching. Judgment. They feel like this would be their judgment. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, let's see. Why is that there, Spirit? Because they can't move on from you? Okay, so Libra, you might have lived with this person. And the way that they saw it, y'all had a happy home together. Okay? That y'all had a happy family. And I feel like this person is wishing that they can reunite with you. They're wishing that they could reunite with you. That's what it is. They want to resolve some kind of issue. They want to resolve an issue here, but they cannot communicate it. That's the problem. They can't tell you what's going on in their head. They have a lot of questions about what you got going on in your life. This person might even be hoping and praying that you'll just give them a second chance. This person wants some kind of forgiveness. Some kind of forgiveness about what they did. They're receiving their karma. So, Libra, if you've moved on and you've moved on with somebody else already and you are in a happy home, then this person's karma is watching you go through that and have that happiness with somebody else. If you're not with somebody else already, then this person's karma is the thought, like they're so scared because they know it's coming. They know eventually you will end up with somebody else. And that's where this jealousy is coming in. So it's either the jealousy of you already being with somebody else, or the jealousy of them knowing that eventually you're going to end up being with somebody else. And it's like there's a tape over their face, over their mouth. They can't speak. They can't control the situation. They can't control you, Libra. That's the problem here. It looks like this person is looking at this like it's just bad luck. Instead of taking accountability for what they've done, it's just bad luck. This is all bad luck. They're just having bad luck. But it's because of something that they did. They messed up. That's what it is. They messed up. They know they messed up. And they don't know what to do about it. I see you as not really knowing what this person's doing. Like you don't see what this person's doing. Okay. You don't see what this person's doing. Okay. And I feel like that's why this is coming out. Look at this. And we have the King of Teacups coming out. You don't see this person. You possibly don't see the progress that this person has made. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. It's coming out in reverse. So, you don't see the progress that this person has made. This person has possibly made some progress while the two of you have been apart, but you don't see it and they can't share it with you because there's no communication between the two of you. They want you to see it. Okay? And I know this person treated you wrong because it's coming out. There was something very unfair that this person did to you, Libra. And it's coming out. They messed up. And it might have been because of them being so childish. Possibly throwing a tantrum. Being immature. Possibly smoking too much or drinking too much. Being lazy. Might have something to do with it. And with this Page of Spears coming out, you probably told this person over and over and over again. You possibly communicated to this person what the problem was. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Yes. Maybe even a lack of funds. Because of them being lazy. They didn't want to work. They didn't want to get a job. They wanted to party all day. Okay. 2 of Flowers. Look at that. Now we have the 2 of Flowers coming out. This person kept hesitating about something. Yeah, they were hesitating about something. You might have voiced your concerns to this person, and they kept hesitating instead of listening to your concerns and taking it as a valid concern. Instead, they were just hesitating and not really doing or taking action, appropriate action. Yeah. And it got to the point where you had no choice. You left the situation. And now their punishment, their karma is to watch you sit in something that you've worked for. Something that you put a lot of work into. Queen of Flowers is coming out. Tell me more, Spirit. With the 9 of Teacups in reverse. This person is sad. They're conflicted. It seems like they're trying to be strategic here. They're trying to plan things out. Okay, they're trying to. I'm getting see a different perspective of the situation. It's really bothering this person because they are seeing you as being very cold and detached. They don't know what's going on in your life, and they're seeing you being very cold toward them. So maybe you've seen them in the past. Maybe you've come across them in a public place somewhere. That kind of energy, and you didn't pay them no mind. You didn't give them any attention. And now this person is so sad about the whole situation. It left them feeling very unsettled. They're feeling that unsettlement, that uneasiness, because there's a detachment between the two of you and they can't handle it. And that's why they're so sad. Yeah, they're sad. But they did it to themselves. They definitely did this to themselves. I feel like they're plotting something here. They're plotting something here to conspire against you here, Libra. Look at that. They are. They're in this mental state. They're planning something here. They're planning something because they're feeling uneasy. And they're not happy about this situation. It could be because of a disagreement that you had with them. They lost you. They lost you. And they want to know who they lost you to. Because in this person's mind, you didn't walk away because of something. You didn't walk away just because of their behavior. You walked away because you have somebody else. And they're feeling like they need to find out who you're with. We have the Tower card coming out. I'm going to put that right there. They want to cause a tower for you. It could be something around your home or in your family. They want to cause a tower moment for you. They want something to fall apart. This could be your finances or a relationship. They want, yes, in the family, something to do with your family. They want you to have regrets. Libra, this person wants you to have regrets. They want you to regret walking away from them. Because they are so convinced that you walked away from them because you have somebody else. That's it. You could not have walked away from this person for any other reason other than you found a replacement for them. That's what it is. That's why they're still in your energy, and this is why they're watching you. They're trying to get a different perspective, yes, but I feel like that different perspective has something to do with this revenge plot. You healed, and you weren't supposed to heal. You were not supposed to get detached from them. And this jealousy that they're feeling is growing and growing and growing. It's not going away. Yes, that's what I'm seeing here. It's not going away. I feel like this person might be drinking too much now. If they didn't drink before, they're definitely drinking now. And they're blaming you for causing their grief and their pain and their suffering. That's why they're following you. That's why they're watching you. They know you're going to end up with somebody else, Libra. All right, Libra. Thank you for joining me. This is what's going on. You got somebody spooking around your house, around your home. And if you are in another relationship already, this person is seeing it. And if you're not in a relationship, they know it's coming. And that's why this person's in the Nine of Swords energy. And this is why they are freaking out. They can't handle themselves. Look at that. Another card's coming out in this group. It's the same one. Thank you for joining me, Libra. Catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Any comment is grateful. If you have any suggestions of any reading you would like me to do, any other signs, let me know. Let me know if it's a romantic reading you would like or just a general reading. Whatever it is, I'm up for any kind of request. All right, guys. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.